Okay, so it depends which order you watch this in. But if you watched it, what if Asta had Fire Magic Part 2, then this was the secret what if I was talking about. Basically, let me go to the comments. I just seen them. It'd be easier if I go like this. I wanted to save the person's name, so this basically this person right here. Yeah, this person with the 28. This person basically we're working on something tomorrow. I haven't told him what, but it's going to be let's say a big series on my channel. I don't think nobody has ever did this. What if before? I know there has been a what if about this anime, but I don't know if somebody has did it before. And hopefully the thumbnail isn't to me on my YouTube page, because if so, I will literally delete it and record. But whatever. So let's get straight into this. What if? Oh, and I gotta say one more thing before we actually get into this. What if? If you haven't watched What If deku was a singer, it's going to be deleted in 3 days, because I got an email from YouTube saying that my channel it can be basically not demonetized, but is going to get less view. Like, how do I put it? It won't get out there as much since I have that video uploaded and it has other people's songs in it. Meaning kind of I kind of fucked up basically. So I gotta delete because I would just delete one of them, but it just says on like the email that it just says what if Deku was a singer, and it has the little emojis that I use, and it doesn't say which part, because I'll just delete that one part and redo it. But it just says what if Deku was a singer, and then it says like the song that I used and so on, and it says something about that I need to delete it from my channel. So yeah, I need to do that. So if you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. And that's basically it. And what's further to do? Let's get into this what if. So we start off with Deku being 4. He's announced workless. Now he is going to be tortured. Bonnie, I think that's the correct name for this animatronic. But I want to do something more interesting with this what if. So Deku is still going to be the same thing, but y'all see what happens when we get to that. So as soon as Deku is announced quirkless, Inko starts basically turns into a worse version of Bakugo, beating him and abusing him as soon as they get home, torturing him, like tying him down in a chair and whooping him, and some more stuff. And I gotta add one more thing: Five Nights at Freddy's will be a major scene in this, and there's actually going to be Five Nights at Freddy's background story in this, to what I know of, to what I watched my little brother watch, into what I know of, because I actually was in I'm actually into Five Nights at Freddy's. I haven't been into it in a while, but I have watched a little bit of Five Nights at Freddy's videos in my past time. I guess you could put it that way. So Deku, he's getting basically tortured, straight up just tortured. I don't know how to put it. Imagine Kyowa's torturing, but 10 times worse. Yeah, 10 times worse. Oh, and Kyowa's training. Deku's also doing that, but he doesn't want to do it. He's being forced to do it. So yeah, he's going to be pretty strong. But he's not doing the assassin part. That reminds me of what if I need to do on my phone, because I'm recording this on my mom's phone. So yeah. Okay. Hopefully it'll actually post. If not, I'll just re-record because 3 videos are coming out today. Anyway, Deku goes to he goes to school one day, and as he passed by the FNAF place, some older kids come out. Actually, no, let's make it Bakugo's big brother and Bakugo's friends. As Deku is just trying to get to school, Bakugo already told his big brother that Deku is quirkless. So, like, basically, everybody in middle school and pre-K middle school is picking on Deku. Making Deku, when Deku walks by anybody that lives by the school, they laugh at him and tease him. But this time, he decided to take a new route, but it was actually Bakugo's big brother's route, but he didn't know that. And Bakugo's big brother route walked right past FNAF. I don't know what FNAF Tortured Bonnie is in because I've never seen this character like until today. I haven't even heard of this character till today, so I don't know no background like story to this character or nothing. So I decided to not add it. But Bakugo's big brother makes Deku go in. Deku won't go in, so Bakugo's big brother has to go in with him. They walk to a room. Let's say it's a bed and shed, and it's actually boarded up. Bakugo's brother uses his quirk, explosions, but his quirk isn't just explosions. It's explosions and pull. Basically allows him to pull stuff to him and pull it away. So Bakugo's brother uses pull and pushes the boards off of the door and makes Deku go in. Deku doesn't want to go in, so Bakugo's big brother has to use pull and pull Deku in, making him have to go into the room first because he has to be in the air, he has to be near the thing that he wants to push, or he has to be in the room that he wants to push or pull that thing too. Or he has to be near it. So making him have to go into the room and pull Deku in. When he pulls Deku in, he pulls the door closes. He pushes the door closed too, and he sees the animatronic with its mouth, with a bit of its mouth hanging, with its mouth open, and with its ears just hanging there, with all these sharp claws, and he says, "I thought this was supposed to be a kid's place. I wonder why they made something like this. Oh well." And he says, "Get in it." Deku, not wanting to, says, "But like, what if it closes and I die?" And he says, "You're quirkless. Who would care? Like, everybody knows. Even your mom abuses you. Even the police know." He says even All Might know, which isn't really true. And Deku, as soon as he hears even All Might knows, he just basically gives up. Like, he doesn't care anymore. He basically broke as soon as he heard his number one, his favorite hero knew that he was getting tortured and didn't do nothing. He says okay. He puts his head down and walks in backwards into the tortured Bonnie. The Bonnie spirit actually bonding with this person because he was tortured too, actually leaves and let Deku take over. But when that soul left, it made the robot basically reactivate, and Deku getting closed in there, dying, and getting trapped in. Deku automatically realizing that he didn't die, but he basically became the robot, screams at Bakugo's brother, saying, "You're dead," and bites his head off and walks out, staining his green metal armor, basically you can call it now, and walks out. And as he walks out, he ends up walking by water, cleaning the water. And when he walks out, he looks like everything is normal and heads straight to school. And he sits down at his desk. Everybody laughing, making fun of the suit bunny, but it kind of looks scary. Everybody says. Bakio, trying to be brave, says it doesn't look scary and tries to explode it, but Deku looks at him with his menacing eyes that are glowing completely red. You can't even see the pupil behind them. I think. Yeah, you can't. Bakio, getting super scared, jump back and says, yeah, it's kind of scary. When the teacher gets in, he automatically calls the police, not even seeing or checking who it is. The police come. The police come in close. Take Deku. Deku doesn't even try fighting it because he really doesn't care. Like I said, he's broken. And they basically take him to jail. When he sees the robot isn't talking or moving, they just move it back into the Five Nights at Freddy's place, boarding it back up. Deku just breaks down the door and he decides to live on the run. So he decides to live in the woods. He doesn't need food since he's an animatronic. All he needs to do is make sure he keeps up to date with repairs. So since he's a robot, he's connected to the internet, so he learns how to repair himself, not repairing any of the his face or features since he's broken and he doesn't care that much. He only makes sure he's fixed enough to stay on, and that's basically it. And he basically hunts down fake heroes that are only in it for the money, just like Stain. But Stain is actually kind of looked up by to UA since it's kind of a problem with all these money going heroes. So it's actually if say you're in it for the money, you're not even allowed to be a hero, so you have to act like while you're in UA you have to act like you're in it to actually be a hero, and then when you get out you can start acting like it's for the money. But if you get caught doing it just for the money, you're useless, you're worthless, nobody cares. You're basically like Deku. Well, you're basically this version of Deku. And Deku, that's why Deku picks his brain like that. And he basically turns into Stain, not being captured. But then it gets way too bad and he's killing almost all the heroes. They are what they are in it for the money, but crime rates are going up since there's being less and less heroes, making it okay to be in it for the money again. So they have more people signing up for trying to be a hero again. Deku is going to be a hero in this because I just can't do the villain route. I can't yet. Every time I think about doing what if Deku was a villain, I just no. I can't let it happen yet. I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready to make him a villain. It hurts. But yeah. Deku basically living his life all the way until he's 14. And then the All Might, Endeavor, Sword Night Eye, and I forgot his name, but the old retired hero that Deku went to go see for his first whatchamacallit, whatever. Let's just say that he's not there since I forgot his name. All trap Deku in that alleyway, and basically they fight him. Deku finally talking in the first time in since he was 4, saying, he says, why did you attack? Why are you attacking me? I didn't even do nothing. Then he sees All Might and he says, you knew. And All Might's like, what do you mean you knew? And Deku says, well, you knew I was getting tortured, didn't you? Because he still has that 4-year-old spirit, making him kind of kid-like still. Not actually being able to age, but at the same time aging, since the robot's getting older, but his spirit is still young. Let's just say that. I'm kind of experimenting with this because I don't know that much about Five Nights at Freddy's, but I do know a little bit. I just don't know a lot. Okay, so I'm going to end it off. Well, here, like my timing went off. I got another video to record. So yeah, this is Shadow Master signing out. We're going to leave it off with Deku. All Might slipping up and actually saying I what instead of I didn't, making Deku go into a fighting since about to launch out All Might, and we're going to end it off there. This is Shadow Master signing out.